In this week's movies, Don John,
But you were pretty wasted the other night.
Muscle Shoals, and Metallica Through the Never. Metallica Through the Never is a new concert film that shows the band 3 decades after the release of its first album. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, Lars Ulrich, the drummer, is still a kinetic master of tricky time signatures, and his partner, the singer James Hetfield, bellows with undiminished authority. But in spite of swooping camera movements and elaborate stagecraft, the film produces detachment rather than immediacy. And a too literal subplot about a young roadie on a mysterious quest through the streets of a riot-torn city is even more alienating. It has the clumsy, earnest feel of fan fiction or even parody. On the other hand, Enter Sandman is still a great song, and the band kills it.
Stars fell on Alabama, and everybody who was anybody came to record at that studio.
Muscle Shoals is a music documentary that charts one Alabama city's music industry and what is lyrically, if elusively, called the Muscle Shoals sound. In her review, Manohla Dargis writes that the film is overstuffed with interviews and intellectually underdeveloped.
The sound was like the perfect sound. It was the sound that you'd be going for.
If you want to bob your head along to a jukebox sampler of glorious American songs, then this is the movie for you. But if you want to learn how the Muscle Shoals city became the place where the Rolling Stones cut the song Brown Sugar, you will need to look and listen elsewhere.
There's only a few things I really care about in life. My body, my pad, my ride, my family, my church, my boys, my girls, and my porn.
Don John is about a man hooked on pornography who can't deal with the women who end up in his bed. In her review, Manohla Dargis writes, the title suggests Don Juan, the fictional Spanish libertine whose womanizing ways lead to comic and tragic fates.
I'm telling you.
Don't lie to me.
Hey.
It's a fine feature directing debut for Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who wrote the film and also stars as Don John, the improbable charmer who conveys convincingly triumphant braggadocio.
I love movies like that, you know?
At times, Mr. Gordon-Levitt almost smothers his intelligent movie in jokes,
I'm almost at a Swiffer pads. I'm just gonna pick a few up.
What beds? What?
all of which register fairly soon as markers or even trophies of an obsessively cultivated narcissism.
Oh, right.
This deceptively sincere movie about masculinity and its discontents, like a lot of contemporary American movies, is mostly interested in what it means to be a feeling, thinking man in a world in which many of the old certainties have disappeared.
To us. Mwah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.